this is the Xpulse 200 Fi modified, complete with rally kit. So I'll give you a walkthrough and then we'll show you how. I'll give you a walk after the walkthrough. We'll discuss it. What are the perks? What are the disadvantage of rally kit and everything. Okay. So let's start from the first component which is there. These are the front suspension. Okay. So we have got a rebound adjuster with 20 clicks. I'll turn it back. Same here with the preload adjuster, compression and rebound. If you see over here, this one, if I can focus it out, this one is the white one is the compression, your left leg is your compression, and this is your rebound. Okay, so what does it do? Basically, you can get how the suspension will behave. This is probably the cheapest bike in India to get optional adjustable suspensions. So what does it do is, when the compression is basically when you're compressing, how fast or slow the suspension will compress. The same thing is with the rebound, how fast it will go up, back up. Okay, and this basically helps you in two areas. One is traction and the other one is obvious, how plush is your ride. Okay, next thing what we have done over here is we have removed the factory exhaust system. Okay, so the factory exhaust system, it is good if you are using it on the public road. You should keep it. This is not a road legal setup anymore. So what does it have? It has, I have put a generic end can and I have removed the cat cons and everything. The major benefit is weight reduction. That is a cast metal heavy unit. This is a tin can with a very small, you can say this is a very less weight. Okay, let me turn it on for you and let's see how it works. Okay, so this is the exhaust system. One more thing we have done, so this is a FI bike, on the other one is the carbureted. So there are two models. This is a BS4 FI bike. BS6 does not have the the header system like this. It comes below the engine. This one header pipe is unrestricted, so if you are gonna change, you can just change the end can and the middle pipe. I have done some welding over here to get it corrected. Okay, so the main purpose it solves is a what I will say is the weight reduction. Second thing, if you come over here is, I cannot open it. You can see I'm in middle of trail, so I don't want to open it. So this also runs a free flow air filter system which is coming from BMC. So what does it do? Okay, so when I'm running a free flow system for inlet as well as exhaust, the bike tunes does not work anymore. The stock tune does not work anymore. And what I was getting was flat spots. Basically, what is a flat spot? You will just misfire, or you'll feel like your bike is struggling to get fuel. If you are running into the same situation, that means you are on those revs, you are not getting enough fuel for your bike. What I have done is, I have put a Powertronic which is inside the seat. So I put the Powertronic is there, and over here I have made a custom map switch, which is basically a small ignition switch. I have changed it to a map switch. So if you face the issue with the power in the power band, across the power band, if you are facing some flat spot, that means you need to increase the power, increase the fuel, make it richer. The best way is to go to dyno, but probably Bangalore is the only city, and for the rest of the world, rest of the India, you have to do it yourself or ship your bike to Bangalore. So that also works. Okay, another thing which is there is, this is a D-ring, double D-ring, sorry, this is a X-ring DID chain. Okay, it runs with a custom sprocket. So this is a 42 teeth sprocket. Old Duke 200 model is also, this is the same sprocket with the spec wise. So the old Duke model 201, you can retrofit that sprocket over here. For the front sprocket, or over, whereas it is already on the 12 teeth. Okay, so I wouldn't recommend going this. And this only just the going from 38 teeth to 42 teeth make it tall and makes you wheelie if you are not careful. Okay, coming back to the rally kit. So I am using a custom handlebar. This is a fat bar Ranthal ones with risers. Factory one come with a riser, but I didn't find the handle good enough for me, so I've changed to a fat and more robust handlebar. One more thing which you come from here is this is the extended gear lever, which is a part of rally kit. The problem with this is it is not foldable. So from AliExpress or from many, if you see Tusk or other brands, you will find out in less than $1,000 you get a foldable gear lever. The advantage of this, when your bike falls off, it folds and you don't have to worry. So this is something I wish Hero would have thought of it. Second thing is the foot pegs. Again, the foot pegs, they are designed for street use. Even after you remove it, I have grinded them a little to make them pointer. They are not wide enough. Okay, a few things you can do is you can retrofit a Himalayan foot peg with a little bit of wide, or you can get some billet aluminum foot pegs, which I'm planning to do. Another good thing which they have done is they have given you this flat seat. Okay, and with this the seat height goes around 930 mm. So 930 is around a lot more than the previous height, the stock seat height.
And people get intimidated by this new rally seat, right? And in my circles I've seen people who are selling this off because they feel this is too tall for them. On day one, yes, it was tall for me as well. I'm 6 feet. Okay, but even in around the world, people with 5.5 feet, they get used to it. Okay, anyways, in dirt bike, putting your feet every now and then is not a good idea. You're just gonna get injured. So this was a quick review. Let's go and ride some and see how it performs on the trail. On the trail, the suspensions give you the added flexibility. Okay, so basically what is this? Now the suspension is more forgiving. So a small bump, small mistakes, you can go away with it. Another good thing is now you can adjust for your weight. The travel is much, so you don't feel everything which is coming to your hand or your body. So it's a good place. Okay. So should you buy a rally kit, or you should not buy, or keep with the stock setup? That I'm gonna cover on my next video. Okay. One more thing people also say is that it is an underpowered machine, which is kind of true, but for the types of riding you do, it changes. It's not meant to be a mind muncher every day. It is a fun bike, good off-road, good on motocross tracks. Let's see you next time. Thank you.